you are the only program in this country, the only one in the country, which has led its conference in the academic progress rate, the APR, consecutive years while also making the playoffs those same years. We also, as a program, lead our conference every single semester in the Southland Conference Honor Roll. And this past fall, we had 115 student athletes on the honor roll. Second place was 85. I mean, we excel in the honor roll. And guess what? Much of that honor roll is football, over 40. And then lastly, and this isn't the last of the principles, but it's a very big principle and it's a big mission of ours, is we want to win championships. We want to do everything well. We want to do all the principles well. We want to fulfill our mission. At the end of the day, winning is fun too. And you guys have done that also, and that's wonderful. So I think about this past season, 2012. There's several things that come to mind when I think about it, and the first is 9 wins. Hard to get to 9 wins. The second thing is 6 in a row. We won 6 games in a row. That's hard to do in this conference. Then I think about Sam Houston game, protecting the stripes. That was awesome. Then I think about going to Lake Charles and the McNeese game. Wow, what a game. Then I think about going to Georgia Southern and playing there. And you know what? We didn't play our best game, still had a chance to win at the end. That's strong. That's all we can ask. And so, as a department, we want to say thank you, not only to the players, but to our coaches and to the support staff. I mean, everybody was a part of this success.
I think it's very important that we honor this team in the appropriate way. We talk about it all the time, how championships are very, very difficult to win. Many of you in here have never won a high school state title or a conference title. And if you have, this may be your second, maybe third championship ring. They're very, very difficult to come by. Last season was a grind, but it was a very successful year overall, and one that we need to recognize in the correct way. Now, some facts and some historical perspective of this year. I think Dr. Teague, and I'm going to piggyback on a couple of things here. Our football program has been playing for 103 years, and no, Coach Hollingsworth did not redshirt 103 years ago. But with that said, this was the 17th year, and only the 17th year, that our football program has won 9 games or more. And we've done it in back-to-back years. Many of you were part of both of those years. In 2012, this football team accomplished its second Southland Conference title, but earned its first ever automatic bid into the Division I playoffs. It made it 2 years in a row, back-to-back, 2011 and 2012. We were undefeated at home this year for the second time, second consecutive year. Second consecutive year. Senior class, you never lost a home game on the stripes, ever. Never lost a homecoming game, ever. Seniors, you leave 11-0, and really 12 straight at home dating back to November of 2010. We always talk about doing things bigger than yourself, selfless. You showed that last season. You showed that. You showed that in 2012 you played for each other. You played for something bigger than you. That was awesome. Community service. You guys have been great about that. Talk about important when you go to Arkansas Children's Hospital. Does that not when you leave there, the men that have been, do you count your blessings? When you go to read at the elementary schools, the impact you make on young people. Because, man, what we do here is important. You represent your family name and everything that you're doing. Your high school, your hometown, and certainly the great 103-year tradition of this program and our alumni. Here in just about 2 minutes, we're going to give you a commemorative item. And it may break one day, you may lose it, may fall apart. But the memories of that locker room and those trips, and adversity we had to overcome, that will live with you the rest of your lives. Championships are hard to achieve. You senior class that's still here, you've set a high bar. you guys that are returning. The tradition of this program has been built on the backs of many players, many coaches that have come before us. What we do moving forward is important, and it matters. And we're not entitled to success next year. We have to earn it, and that's what we're working on in practice right now. So with that said, it's a great year. We'll look at it in the rearview mirror. It's a great year.